working the two case halves together. If you want to see preparing the two case halves, please see my previous video. Here I'm removing the clips that held the lifters in the right side of the case. Brushing former gasket around all of the bearing studs. Putting washers on the bearing studs. Nuts onto the main bearing studs. And nuts on to the cam bore stud plugs at the bottom front of the case. Drawing the case gently together, starting with the number 2, the center main bearing. At every step of tightening things down on the case, you want to stop and rotate the crankshaft back and forth to make sure that it's free and not binding. Here I panicked just a little bit because I couldn't rotate the crankshaft with the connecting rods that were sticking up, so I put the accessory pulley on the back and I was able to rotate it with ease, so I was suddenly not panicking anymore. The Tom Wilson book suggests that you start torquing at the cam plug studs, so that's what I'm doing here. Now the main bearing studs to 3 different torque levels, starting at the middle first. That's 20 foot-pounds. 24.
Hi, how's it going?
So far, so good. The 2 case halves, I feel in full disclosure, I've got a hot camera.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
Hi, Craig's wild Facebook audience or YouTube audience or whoever y'all are.
So far, so good. The two case halves and the crankshaft assembly have now become one, and made a giant mess, which I knew.
Well, yeah.
But
if it doesn't make a mess, you're doing it wrong.
So far, so good. Woo. Aviation form a gasket, sealant liquid.
But that's not an airplane. You're doing it wrong. He's doing it wrong, YouTube. Seal a gasket. Okay.
It's the thing.
It is the thing.
Okay.
It's not oil. It's aviation seal.
Case hardware. Now install the case parting line hardware in the Type 1 and 3. There are 10 studs and 3 bolts. I have a previous video in this series that shows exactly what the case parting line hardware is and where it is and what it looks like. I think here I'm ratcheting on the nut that goes on the stud that is in the right half of the case going into the left, so the stud points down. With all the fasteners preliminarily tightened, now torque everything down. To tighten the bolts, you have to have a wrench on both ends, of course. Installing the oil sump plate on the bottom of the case with its gaskets and 6 acorn nuts. The next video will be installing pistons, cylinders, the oil pump, and the cylinder heads. So stay tuned for that, work on your own car if you can, and never stop figuring stuff out.